here's a worksheet I made for the lessons order of operations, command-like terms that I made for my class. And I'm just going to do the key over video so you can follow along. This one we're just doing order of operations, so PEMDAS. So in order, we're going to go parentheses, exponent, multiply, divide, add, subtract, like it's listed here. In this first example, we're going to multiply 4 and 2 first to get 8. 3 plus 8 is 11. Over here, we have parentheses. Someone do that first. So 5, that's 5 times 2, that's 10. Moving along, we want to divide first, right? PEMDAS. And I like to write like this because these are, as it says up there, multiply and divide, add, subtract. Same thing, just go left to right. So we're going to multiply first. Sorry, we're going to divide first. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 3 plus 5 is 8. Here we're going to do parentheses first. That gets us 5, right? Parentheses. So then we have 6 times 5 is 30. Next one, we want to multiply first. That's a negative 4 times 3, so negative 12. And then we have 20 minus 12, which is 8. Over here, again, parentheses first. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. Now we're going to add exponents into the mix. So we always want to do exponents before, well, let's write PEMDAS again so I don't forget. So in this case, we're going to do exponents first. 3 squared, that's 3 times 3, so 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. Over here, there's no parentheses. We're gonna do exponents first. That's 9. Let's have 2 plus 9 times 2. And then we want to multiply first. That's going to be 18. So you have 2 plus 18, which is 20. And the next one, parentheses comes first. So here's the thing. Remember parentheses before exponents. So it's not 1 squared. You do the parentheses first, p. So 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 squared is 25. 5 times 5. Next one, so that, again, 5 squared we just talked about is 25, minus 3 times 4. And then here, we want to multiply or divide first. So negative 3 times 4 is a negative 12, or just 12. 25 minus 12 is 13. Next one, well, this one's easy. 2 to the third, that's 2 times 2 times 2. So 4 times 2 is 8, plus 4 squared, that's 4 times 4, which is 16. So 8 plus 16 is 24. Over here, 6 minus 2 is 4. Parentheses first, I should say. So we have 4 squared divided by 4. And then here we're going to do exponents first. So exponents come next. So 4 squared. So 4 times 4. That's what 4 squared is. And that is 16. 16 divided by 4 is just 4. Okay. Next, let's raise the difficulty. So this first one here, again, parentheses. 6 minus 2 is 4. So I have 4 plus 3 times 4. And then we're going to multiply first. So I get 4 plus 12, 3 times 4. And then sum up 16. Over here, I'm actually going to do kind of 2 things at once. 3 plus 4 goes first, so that is 7. I guess I won't do 2 things at once, to do it in order. And now here we're going to do 5 squared, so exponents. 5 squared is 5 times 5, so that's 25. So 25 minus 7, and that gets me 18. Next one, I think it's more difficult. Look at this one, all this stuff. First thing you want to look at though, parentheses. So I got to do this guy first. So that's going to be 3 plus 5 is 8, and let's rewrite everything. So there's still a 2 in front, there's still a square, and divided by 4. Next, PEMDAS, just in case. We did parentheses. Next, I got to do exponents. So I got to do a square. That's an ugly 2. There we go. So I actually got to do this first. So 8 squared goes before 2 times 8. Right? Exponents before multiplication. So I got to do 8 squared first. That is 8 times 8, which is 64. So I have 2 times 64 divided by 4. Now, in this case, it actually doesn't matter which way you go because we're multiplying, we're dividing. Those are on the same line. Just go left to right. And, go left to right. So 2 times 64, you don't have to go, is 128. And then we're going to divide that by 4. So 12, that's 3, 32. In case you weren't sure, I went like this. Divide by 4, 3, cancels out, bring down the 8, and that's 2. 32. So that's my work. Sorry, that's sloppy. This next one, we have a bracket. Bracket's just a parenthesis. So maybe if I go up here, it's parenthesis or bracket. Same thing. They're the same thing. That looks ugly. Parenthesis, bracket, exponent, multiply, divide, add, subtract. Now the way I'm going to work this, we're going to work inside out. So I'm going to do these 2 first. So 3 plus 2 is 5. Now we have 12 minus 5 times 3. Again, I still got to do parenthesis or bracket first. So that goes next. 12 minus 5 is 7 times 3. And that gets me 21. Over here, same thing. We're going to do parenthesis first or bracket inside out. So that's 5. When we write everything, 6 plus 2, 10 minus 5, like that. Again, we're going to do parenthesis first. In this case, it's a bracket, actually. 10 minus 5 is 5. So we have this now. 6 plus 2, and then there's a 5. I wrote in the brackets. I could just write parenthesis. And then here, remember, we multiply, divide first. So PEMDAS. We're going to multiply divide. We're going to do these two guys first. That gets us 10. 10 plus 6 is 16. This next one, let's go to that parenthesis first. So 2 plus 3 is 5. So we have 5 squared minus 4 times 2. And then we're going to do exponents. So we're going to do the 5 squared. 5 squared is 5 times 5, which is 25. So we get 25 minus 4 times 2. Order of operations, we're going to multiply first. 4 times 2 is 8. So we're going to have 25 minus 8, which is 17. Okay. Now, same thing with negatives. So this first one here, order of operations, we're going to multiply first. So 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. We still have the negative 3 plus negative 8. The way you add negatives, general rule is if they're the same sign, you just add them. So both negative, both positive, just add. Negative 3 plus negative 8 is this negative 11. There you go. This next one, we're going to do, now this is actually exponents. So I was looking at PEMDAS. This is actually considered a next one, not a parenthesis. There's nothing there besides the negative 2. So this is actually just an exponent. Negative 2 squared, that is negative 2 times negative 2, which gets us positive 4. 2 negatives make a positive. So that's a positive 4 plus 5. 4 plus 5 is 9. Down here, this is different than the last one. So it's actually very important. So this has a parenthesis, which made it negative 2 times negative 2. This doesn't have a parenthesis. If you see it like this is saying there's a negative 1 on the outside, and it's 4 squared. That's what that equals. I know it looks funky, but that's what that means. The parenthesis is very important. The negative's on the inside. Over here, the negative's on the outside. So we have this minus 3. So that's the way I actually do this one is I gotta do this first. 4 squared is 4 times 4, which is 16. So we have negative 1 times 16 minus 3. Negative 1 times 16 is negative 16 minus 3. Remember, this is like the one we did here. They're both negatives. Negative 16 minus 3 is the same thing as negative 16 plus negative 3. You could rewrite it like that. Anytime they're both the same sign, you just add them. Negative 19. You have negative 16, and you're going back another negative 3. It's kind of the idea. Now the one over here, order of operations, parentheses come first. That's 2. Negative 3 plus 5 is just 2. So we get 8 minus 2 parentheses 2. So now we're going to multiply these two over first. Multiply first. 8 minus 4, which is 4. Over here, order of operations, do parentheses. Negative 6 plus 2 is negative 4. When they're different signs, you subtract. So negative 6 and 2, one's a negative, one's a positive, I subtract them. 6 minus 2 is 4. And then you keep the sign with the bigger number. Right here, the bigger number is negative. So that's how you add different signs. And we said to divide that by negative 2. So that gets me 2. Negative 4 divided by negative 2 is 2. 2 negatives make a positive. Over here at this one, order of operations. Again, notice it's inside, there's a parenthesis this time. So this is negative 3 times negative 3. 2 negatives make a positive, so positive 9. So I get negative 5 plus 9. They are different sides, so I subtract. 9 minus 5 is 4. And then you keep the sign of the bigger number, which is this guy. So 4. Or just 9 minus 5 is 4. Also, just that easy. Right here, again, remember, notice is that versus that. Parenthesis, positive 16. No parenthesis, you do the negative. You do the 4 by itself first, and the negative on the outside. Okay, deeper knowledge. TOK2. Error analysis. The student evaluated 4 plus 3 times 8 minus 2 and got 54. Find the student's mistake, then evaluate it correctly. Explain your steps using math vocabulary. The student's mistake, my guess is the student did this first. So 7 times 8 minus 2. Then they went 7 times 8 is 56. Minus 2, it gets you 54. So mistake is they just added. They did not follow order of operations. And then what should they have done first? Let's evaluate correctly. Well, we're going to have to add the middle 2 first. Wait, sorry, we have to multiply the middle 2 first. Following operations, we want to multiply first. All right, in this context, we want to multiply first. So we get 3 times 8 is 24, and we still have 4 plus 24 minus 2. And then we could add left to right. So 28 minus 2 is 26. There we go. Now we're going to move on to combining like terms. And when we combine like terms, you can only add the ones that look like. They both have the same x, same y, or no x or y. So this first question, given the terms 5x, 3y, negative 2x, 7, 4y, negative 3x, and 2xy, let's say all the terms that are like terms with 5x. So looking at 5x, the ones that are like terms of 5x are negative 2x and x. And that's it. Those are the ones that are like there. Let's all terms that are like terms with 3y. So 3y, you have 4y. I think that is it. Those are the ones that are like terms. They have to have the exact same variable. X, y doesn't count. List all the like terms for 7. 7 is a constant, has no variable. So 7 has to go with the other no variables, other constants. So it'll be negative 3. There we go. Those are all the like terms. Okay, so now we're going to combine like terms. 3x plus 5x. So when we combine like terms, all you do is add up the numbers, the coefficients. That's what those are called. I know, this is not a lessons video. Can't help it. So I get 8x. You just add those up. That's it. It's not 8x squared, it's nothing else. You just add them up. So 3 plus 5. I have 3 x's, I have 5 x's, add them up, you get 8 x's. So sending over here, 7y minus 5y is 7y minus 2y is 5y. Brain works too fast. Next one, 4a, 3a, and then this is a negative 1a, even though they don't show it. So 4 plus 3 is 7, minus the 1a equals 6a. Over here, we have different terms. So I'm going to add up these two because they're all x's, and I'm going to add up these because they're constants. So let's do the constants first. 10 minus 3 is just 7, and then x plus 2x is 3x. So there we got two terms, constant term and a linear term. Over here, same concept. We're going to add up the constants. So 4 minus 1 is 3. Then we're going to add up the linear terms, things with x's. So 6x minus 2x. Some people rewrite it. That's all good. You can write it like that if you want. Maybe it makes it a little easier. I get 4x plus 3. So there we go. Over here, we're going to do the same thing. So the constants and then the variables. Well, the x variables, I should say. 8 minus 5 is 3. And we're going to add that to 3x minus 1x. It gets me 2x. There we go. DOK2 again. Error analysis. A student simplified 6x plus 2x squared minus 3x and got 5x as the final answer. Identify the mistake. Looks like they just added them all up, irregardless. They added 6x plus 2x squared, not like terms. It's probably an nicer way of saying that. They added non-like terms together and then write a correct simplified expression. So if we're going to do a correct simplified expression, we can only add the 6x's with the 3x. Right, only the same. They have to be exactly the same. So the 6x and the negative 3x are added together. That'll just give me 3x, 6 minus 3. And we have to leave a 2x squared by itself. So that's the correct simplification. Add those, leave them alone. Create your own. Write an expression with exactly 5 terms, mixing x, y, and constants. That simplifies to 4x minus 2 once like terms are combined. So they want me to get 5 terms. We want to get 4x minus 2. Okay. Let's go with the 4x. I could do 6x. Maybe like a negative 2x. Like those two would get me 4x. Then I need to do things that get me negative 2. So I can start anywhere. I can say like 10. We can go like minus 15. That'll give me a negative. I'll be at negative 5 then. And I gotta get back to negative 2. So I'm gonna go plus 3. Again, there's no right or wrong answer. We something like this. And show the combining steps that prove it. So then they want to give me an answer. They want me to get an answer. You're like, okay, if I add those two, I get 4x. And if I add these, I'm gonna get negative 5 plus 3, which gets me 2x, minus 2x actually. So something like that. Okay, next one. Justify and apply. Student A says 30x plus 4y plus 2x simplifies to 5x plus 4y. Student A is correct. Student B says it simplifies to 9xy. Student B is incorrect. Who is correct? Student A. Use the definition of like terms to explain student B's mistake. Then invent a real-world situation where x and y represent the prices of 2 different items and explain why 5x plus 4y represents in context. Okay. So student A is correct. Explain student B's mistake. Student B not added terms that were not alike. Probably the best way to say that. Then invent a real-world situation where x and y represent the prices of 2 different items and explain what 5x and 4y represent. So we're going to say x is the cost of hot dogs and y is the cost of hamburgers. 4x plus 5y would be the cost of 4 hot dogs and 5 hamburgers. So that's why you can't just add them up. What is this 9xy thing here? That's an example. Okay, I think last page. Combine like terms, mixed challenge. So it's first one here. We're going to add up like terms. We can only add the x's with the x's. That gets us 8x. Then we can add the y's with the y's. So 2y minus 1y is 1y. Again, note, it's not x squared, it's not y squared. It's just, oh, I have this amount of x's, this amount of x's. Add them up. Same thing over here. We're going to add the a's and the a's. So that gets us 9a. And then negative 4b and 6b. Negative 4b plus 6b. Different sign, so I subtract. 6 minus 4 is 2. Keep this out as a bigger number. So there we go. Next one, we'll do this really fast. So 5x and 2x gets me 3x. And then 3 and the 7. 3 plus 7 is 10. There we go. Over here, 9y, 2y is 11y. And then negative 4x plus 3 plus 1x. Again, different signs, so I subtract. 4 minus 1 is 3. And then you keep the sign with the bigger number, so negative. So minus 3a. This one, 6a minus 3a is 3a. And then 5 minus 2 is 3, plus 3. Almost messed that one up. There we go. So 3a plus 3. Over here, 2x. That's going to be 1x. 2x minus 1. You don't have to write the 1 here, just write x. And then we're going to add 3y plus 4y is 7y. And then the negative 5 is all by itself, minus 5. Like that. Okay, and we're going to distribute and then add like terms. So I could distribute this 2 to both all of these. That's going to be 2 times x plus 2 times 3. So it's 6 plus 4x. And then we add up like terms. 2x plus 4x is 6x. And then we have a 6 there. Over here, that's my answer, by the way. I'm going to distribute that negative 3 to both of them. So the 5x stays. Negative 3 times x is negative 3x. Negative 3 times negative 2 is positive 6. Then just add up like terms. I get 2x plus 6. Down here, distribute that 4. So 8a minus 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times negative 4 is negative 4. Write the rest the way it is. Then it's add like terms. 4a plus 3a is 11a. And then negative 4 plus 5 is positive 1. Again, different signs. 5 minus 4 is 1. Take the sign of the bigger number. Next one. Distribute that negative 2 through all these. So I'm going to get negative 2x, negative 2 times x, and then we're going to get negative 8. Everything else stays. So that's 7 still in front, and plus 3 still in the back. So it's like this now. Then we add up like terms. Constant 7 goes with the 8. 7 minus 8, different signs to subtract. 8 minus 7 is 1, but the bigger number is negative. So negative 1. And have negative 2x plus 3. Same idea, actually. Different signs, so subtract. 3 minus 2 is 1. Take the bigger number. So plus 1x. Or just negative 1 plus x. Same thing. Okay, over here, distribute 3x plus 3y minus 2x plus y. Then we're going to add up like terms. So 3x minus 2x is just 1x. And then 3y plus y is 4y. Over here, we're going to distribute. So 6x minus 2. I still have to distribute the negative here. So you don't see there's no number in front, but that's like a 1. So we're going to distribute that. So negative 1x minus 4. And then we're going to add up like terms. So 6x minus 1x is 5x. And then negative 2 minus 6. They're both negative, so you just get more negative. So negative 6. That's the answer there. Okay. Now this just combines some ideas. So we're going to evaluate these. They're a little tougher. Order of operations. Don't forget your order of operations. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Parentheses first. So I'm going to do 4 minus 1, which is 3. Let's rewrite everything. 3 squared plus 2 times 3 minus 5. So we did parentheses. Next, we're going to do exponents. So there's one exponent, 3 squared. 3 squared is 3 times 3, so 9. I'm going to rewrite everything once again. Now we're going to multiply and divide. There's only one multiplication, or division, I see. So that's in the middle here. 2 times 3 is 6. So I get 9 plus 6 minus 5. And now only thing that's left is add, subtract. And again, when you're on that line, add, subtract line, you just go left to right. Doesn't matter. So 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 minus 5 is 10. There we go. Last one here. Simplify the perimeter expression. I think this wants to add these up. So we're going to add up like terms. 2x plus 2x plus 3x plus 3x. So those are all x's. We're going to add them all up. So 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 is 10. Then we're going to add up all the constants. 5 plus 5 minus 1 minus 1. So 10 minus 1, 9 minus 1, 8. So 10x plus 8. And then this last one, simplify, then evaluate for x equals 3. So we want to simplify this first. So first thing I'm going to do, add up like terms. 2x minus 1x, which would just be, I was going to do more work. What am I doing? Okay, 2x minus 1x is just 1x. And then we have 5 plus 1 is 6. So adding up like terms. And then afterwards, they want us to evaluate at x equals 3. So we're going to substitute that in for x. So it's something like this. X plus 6, but now we know x is 3. So 3 plus 6, which is 9. And there we go.